afternoon students. Today we are going to discuss about derivation of upper trigger point and lower trigger point in Smith trigger circuit. Okay, already you know the operation of the circuit, Smith trigger circuit. Initially when VA is equal to 0, T1 transistor off, T2 transistor on. Okay. Whenever T2 on, there is some current flows through this RE resistor and drop across RE resistor is VE2. Now already you know that UTP upper trigger point or OR V1 or UTP is the input voltage at which T1 enter into on, T2 enter into off. So for that purpose we have to calculate the emitter voltage due to T2 transistor on. Whenever Vi greater than or is equal to some V gamma 1 plus VE2. Corresponding input voltage is called the upper trigger point. So for that purpose we require a VE2. Emitter voltage due to second transistor on. Then for that purpose we have to calculate Thevenin voltage at B2 and Thevenin resistance at B2. Okay, that is the V dash. V dash is equal to V Thevenin at B2. Similarly, RB is the R Thevenin at B2. Okay, apply Thevenin's at B2. Here V dash is equal to VCC into short circuit resistance R2 by RC1 plus R1 plus R2. Similarly, RB is equal to Thevenin equivalent resistance R2 parallel to RC1 plus R1. That is equal to R2 into RC1 plus R1 by total RC1 plus R1 plus R2. And consider the figure B. This is figure A. Okay. Now apply KVL to this loop. This is the loop. Loop 1. Apply KVL to loop 1, then V dash minus IB2 into RB. Here something like this is T2 already on. Here VBE2 minus VBE2 minus RE into IB1 plus IC1 is equal to 0. Simplify this expression. V dash minus IB2 into RB minus VBE2 minus RB and take common IB2 IC2. Take common IB2 1 plus IC2 by IB2 is equal to 0. Now again IC2 by IB2, already we know that IC2 is equal to some beta HFE times IB2. IC2 by IB2 is equal to HFE. So V dash minus IB2 RB minus VBE2 minus RE IB2 1 plus HFE is equal to 0. Now further simplify. Find IB2 is equal to IB2 is equal to minus VB2 by, take meaning all on that side, RB plus RE into 1 plus HFE. That is IB2. Once we know the IB2 current, then apply here. Now what is V1? V1 is the input voltage at which T1 enter into on, T2 enter into off. Now definition for V1. V1 is the input voltage at which T1 on, T2 off. Now V1 defined as V1 greater than or equal to V gamma 1 plus VE2. Okay. Now V1 greater than or at least equal to V gamma 1 plus VE2 is equal to IB2 plus IC2 into R. Greater than or equal to V gamma 1 plus, take common IB2, 1 plus HFE into R. Now already we know IB2, suppose this is 1, this is 2. Now substitute. V1 greater than or equal to V gamma 1 plus IB2. Substitute 2 in 1. So 1 in 2. 1 in 2. IB2 is equal to V dash minus VB2 by RB plus RE1 plus HFE. This is IB2 into one plus HFE into R. 1 plus HFE into R. Okay. Now here, as RE 1 plus HFE, generally HFE large value, is very much greater than RB. Now V1 greater than or equal to V gamma 1 plus V dash minus VB2 by, so neglect this RB, then remaining RE 1 plus HFE into 1 plus HFE into R. These two get cancelled. Then V1 greater than or equal to V gamma 1 plus V dash minus V2. So that is equal to greater than or is equal to 0.6 plus V dash minus 0.7. Okay. Now V1 greater than or at least equal to V dash minus 0.1. So V1 approximately equal to V dash. So V1 is equal to UTP, upper trigger point, that is equal to V dash. What is V dash? V dash is equal to VCC into R2 by R1 plus R2 plus RC. So that is the derivation of UTP. Now UTP is V1 is equal to V dash. V dash is equal to VCC into R2 by RC1 plus R1 plus R2. That is upper trigger point. Here once again, UTP is the input voltage at which T1 enter into on, T2 enter into off. When T2 on, there is a emitter drop due to T2 transistors. So first you must derive the VE2 value, VE2 expression. Then we define V1 greater than or at least equal to V gamma 1 plus VE2. For that purpose, first of all calculate the T2 transistor base voltage and similarly base resistance using Thevenin's. Okay, draw the equivalent circuit diagram. Here T2 on and its base voltage V dash, Thevenin voltage at B2. Similarly resistance, Thevenin resistance at B2. Then simply apply KVL to loop 1. Then first of all find IB2 current. This is the IB2 expression. IB2 is equal to V dash minus VBE2 by RB plus RE into 1 plus HF. Now what is V1? V1 is the input voltage at which T1 enter into on, T2 enter into off. So V1 is greater than or at least equal to V gamma 1. T1 enter into on. So cut-in voltage of first transistor plus VE2 emitter voltage of due to T2 transistors. Now again greater than or equal to emitter voltage IB2 plus IC2 into RE, IB2, this is 2, this is 1. Now substitute 1 and 2, then again simplify RE into 1 plus HFA greater than, very much greater than RB. As HFA large, 1 plus HFA into RE very much greater than RB. These two terms cancelled. Then remaining cut-in voltage 0.6. Then saturation base emitter voltage 0.7. Then V1 is equal to V dash minus 0.1. Okay, approximately equal to V dash. So V1 is equal to UTP is equal to upper trigger point, that is equal to VCC into R2 by R1 plus R2 into RC. That means upper trigger point mainly depends upon VCC and resistor values. VCC and these three resistor values. It does not depend upon transistor HFE, whether it is a germanium or silicon transistor or aging of components. Irrespective of all, UTP depends only on power supply and resistor values. R2 resistor values. R1, R2, RC1 and VCC. That is the derivation. Okay, now LTP derivation, lower trigger point. LTP is the input voltage at which T1 enter into off, T2 enter into on. Before that T1 on, T2 off. Now LTP is the input voltage at which T1 enter into off state, then T2 enter into on state. Okay. LTP is the input voltage. That's why we have to mainly concentrate on input side, as well as at which point T2 also enter into on. We have to concentrate on base of T2 transistor as well as base of T1 transistor. Okay. Now here how current flows through the RE due to T1 on. Here the current is IB1 plus IC. For that purpose, we have to find Thevenin voltage, collector of T1 transistor, Thevenin resistance at collector of T1 transistor. Why? Because that is connected to the base of T2 transistor. Here already previously derivation, while deriving the upper trigger point, already we have calculated Thevenin voltage at B2 V dash and Thevenin resistance at B2 RB. Now Thevenin voltage at collector of C1 transistor. Okay, here collector of C1 transistor, Thevenin voltage is equal to VCC into R1 plus R2 by total resistance. Similarly R Thevenin, that is equal to R, R1 plus R2 parallel to RC. Okay. Now ratio of V dash by Vt. Okay. Ratio of V dash, base voltage to collect voltage ratio, V dash by Vt. Okay, most of the things are cancelled, then only remaining R2 by R1 plus R2, that is equal to some A, constant A. Constant A. Now here the voltage V dash we can easily written in terms of collector voltage, Thevenin collector voltage VCN1. Okay, collector voltage VCN1 into A. A is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2. That is equal to, okay, V dash is equal to A into VCN1. Now we have to apply some KVL to this loop. Suppose KVL to this loop, then that is equal to, here this is V comma 2, apply KVL to loop 2. Apply KVL to loop 2. Then that is equal to A into VCN1. A into VCN1, that is exactly equal to the V dash. V dash is the Thevenin voltage, base to Thevenin voltage V dash. Also written as in terms of constant A into collector voltage VCN1. VCN1 minus some V gamma 2 minus IB1 plus IC1 into RE is equal to G. So VCN1 is equal to VCN1 is equal to, okay, you are observe here, from this VCN1 is equal to VT minus IC1 into R. So that VT minus IC1 into, and simply substitute A into VT minus IC1 into R minus V gamma 2, take common IC1, IB1 by HFE, that is equal to 1 by HFE plus 1 into RE is equal to G. A into VT minus A into IC1 into R minus IC1 1 plus 1 by HFE into RE is equal to G. Now here 1 plus 1 by HFE into RE is equal to RE dash. Then remaining is A into VT minus A into IC1R minus IC1 RE dash is equal to G. From that, calculate IC1, or some term is missing, minus V gamma 2 minus V gamma 2 A into VT minus V gamma 2. Okay. From that, IC1 is equal to A into VT minus V gamma 2 by A into R plus RE dash. This is the IC1. IC1 current is equal to A into VT minus V gamma 2. Why? Because why it is V gamma 2? T2 transistor enter into on. That's why V gamma 2. Already on means V by E. To be enter into on means V gamma 2. A into R plus. Now again apply KVL to loop 3. Now here apply KVL to loop 3. Now definition is V2 minus, and the current IB1 current, V2 minus IB1 into RS minus VBE1 already on, that's why VBE1 minus IB1 plus IC1 into RE is equal to 0. Then simplify V2 minus IB1 into RS minus VBE1, take common IB1, 1 by HFE, 1 plus 1 by HFE, 1 plus 1 by HFE into RE is equal to 0. Okay. Then V2 is equal to outside, take outside, then VBE1 plus, then take common IB1, take common IB1, sorry, take common here, IC1, okay. Take common IC1, then RS by HFE, and the relation is IC1 is equal to HFE times IB1. So IB1 written as IC1 by HFE. Take common IC1 by HFE plus RE dash. 1 plus 1 by HF into RE, also called RE dash. Okay. Now simplify, substitute, and this is 1, this is 2. Now 1 into V2 is equal to VBE1 plus this entire thing A into VT minus V gamma 2 A into R plus RE dash, that is IC1 into RS by HFE plus RE dash. Here RS by HFE very much less than 1, small, very small, neglect this one, and also RE dash approximately equal to RE. Because 1 plus 1 by HFE times RE approximately equal to RE. This is RE dash approximately equal to RE. Now substitute above conditions. V2 is equal to VBE1 plus A into VT minus V gamma 2 A into R plus RE into, this is neglected, and remaining term RE dash is equal to R. Okay, this is the derivation for V2. So V2 is the input voltage at which T1 enter into off and T2 enter into on, also called LTP point. Once again here, previously already T1 on, T2 off. Now we have to find V2 or LTP. LTP is the input voltage. Both UTP and LTP all are in terms of VI only. LTP is the input voltage at which T1 enter into off, T2 enter into on. For that purpose, we have to calculate the Thevenin voltages, Thevenin resistance at collector. Vt is the Thevenin voltage and R is the Thevenin resistance. This is the Vt and R. And already previously calculated Thevenin voltage at V2 and resistance at V2. Then we have to ratio. Why? Because why we are calculating like this means T2 enter into on. We have to concentrate on base of T2 also. T1 enter into off. Okay, due to T1 there is a current flows through RE. We have to find out the emitter voltage due to T1. So apply KVL to loop 2. We have to find IC1 current. Then apply KVL to loop 3. Then substitute 2 in 1 IC1 value here. Substitute 1 in 2. 1 in 2. Then simplify RS by HFE very much less than 1, small. RE dash approximately equal to RE. Then V2 is equal to VBE1 plus A. What is A constant? A is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2. Where A is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2. And R is equal to R1 plus R2 parallel to RC1. RA is the emitter voltage. And VT, VCC into R1 plus R2 by total resistance into R. Okay, here also V2 mainly depends upon resistor values. Inertia into resistor depends upon VBE1 and also V gamma 2. That means compared to V1, V2 depends upon transistor parameters like VBE1, V gamma 2. So V2 depends on transistor parameters, whereas V1 not depends upon transistor parameters. This is the derivation for lower trigger point. Thank you.